Guys, it's been a little while, I'm sorry. Halloween, October is like the craziest busy month for me, so that is why I didn't do many videos this month. I tried to get myself in there and get some done, but it never happened. But I have a ton of videos for you guys coming up, okay? I've got so many ideas, I have so many things collected to do, hauls and more art and resin and stuff like that, more paranormal things, so stay tuned for that, please. Today I have an art video for you. For my birthday I got the Nerdecrafter's new box. Nerdecrafter is one of my favorite YouTubers, and she's the reason that I got into art. And again, I mean, I'm not really big on art, but I do like doing little crafty things and stuff like that, and I did try to do that at one time. And she just kind of inspired me to do that when I was kind of in a low place. So yeah. I'm really excited to get her box, and I have that here. What I'm going to do today is show you guys the box, show you what's in it, and then my daughter, who's also a big Nerdecrafter fan, her name's Zoe, she's going to come over and she's going to do a collab with me, and we're going to make a sculpture or a little figure out of the things in the box. So I'm just going to show you now. If you're not familiar with Nerdecrafter, her whole, I guess, premise of her show is, well, she used to do some, she did lots of art, resin projects. She works with clay a lot. She really likes to make little clay figures and some big clay figures. She has like a touch of darkness in her heart, which I love because that's like me too, right? And even though Sika says no, Sika's her sister. And anyways, I love Nerdy so much, and I was so excited to get this. And my wonderful man got this for me for my birthday. It is the Nerdecrafter craft kit. My birthday was in June, however, not another craft kit, sorry. Her whole premise is not another craft kit. She wanted this to be a really good craft kit and have everything included, because another thing that they always say is everything's included and then you look at it and there's nothing there. Anyway, so that's a big thing. She does a lot of like reviewing art kits and stuff like that. She does some with her sister. They decide whether or not the kit is going to go in the trash or if it's worth your cash, that kind of thing. So it's a really fun channel. I do suggest you check it out. She also does some really weird things, like she's been doing some tattooing. She's been like learning how to cut hair, all this kind of stuff, because she did hurt her back, and so she has a hard time sitting for a long time doing crafts, and sometimes her crafts take days and days to finish. So that's what she's been doing lately, but I've been seeing a lot of people using this kit, and I just want to show you guys what's inside. There is so much in here. It is so heavy. Like I was upstairs collecting things, like getting ready to come downstairs, and I went to go pick this up with my other arm full of things, and I was like, nope, it's too heavy. So it is packed with things. Nerdecrafter loves, she's into like anime, and she's into all kinds of things. She loves Pokemon. Anyway, so this is our kit. Now this is a collab with Smart Art, and I'm just going to show you all of the things that are in here. Ah, it's falling out. Okay, all of the things that are in here. It is a huge box. Everything's falling out. I'm going to grab it, and then we're going to start going through things. Okay. Woo! That was tough, you guys. We only dropped a couple things. We're good. Okay. So the boxes came out in, like, you could pre-order them in June, and then they didn't actually show up until October. And that's just the way that the whole ordering process goes. She is looking at maybe getting some more later on, so if you're interested in getting this kit, you can always check out Nerdy's channel. She'll announce when she's doing the boxes again. She worked on these for a really long time too, so. So Smart Art is like a subscription box, so you get a little code in here to do your subscriptions to get some money off, and that's only for people that have the box. And then let's start looking at what we got inside. So you got some stickers. I was excited to see these. And another thing that we got to do, which was really cool, is we had a personal live stream with Nerdy, which was awesome, and she made some crafts with this kit as well, so it was really cool. We have our holy carp. That's one of her main sayings on the show, holy carp. Ermy Gerd is another one. She's always saying Ermy Gerd. This is my happy face. I love this one. It's so cute. And if you guys know, Nerdecrafter also has another identity, salty crafter that lives in her house. And she's always salty about the crafts and things like that, which I think is adorable. And she makes that kind of a face. I'm not really good at it, but it's adorable. Anyways, and then I'm insulted. I love this. So cute. A little salty salt shaker. And those little pieces of salt are grains. And those of us that are in Jackie's, we subscribe to her channel. We're called Grains, and we're part of her salt family. We all live in the salt shaker. We're grains, Amerigrains, Canada grains, whatever you want to call us. Yeah, so I do apologize if you guys don't know Nerdy. Like, this is what you're going to be hearing about all day. But it is a really cool craft kit as well, so you might enjoy seeing what's in there. And then also see what Zoe and I actually create with this thing. So it should be really interesting. My boyfriend Greg is also very interested in, like, he likes to watch Nerdy with me as well. And he actually wants to make a character out of this. So I don't think he's going to do a video with me, but if he does make a character, I'll show you guys. Alright, so let's get started with the actual meat and bones of this kit. Something that Nerdy always does at the beginning of her shows, and it's her way to get you to subscribe. She has a sharp pointy thing. And if you don't subscribe, she's going to come after you with the sharp pointy thing. And sometimes we love it when she waves it at us because we're funny. I don't know why, we're just weird like that. We have the same kind of sense of humor as her. But yeah, so this is a sharp pointy thing for me. I have my own now, yay. There are some Sculpey tools in here. Now, these are to help like add little eyes and noses and things and textures onto your clay figures and things like that. So that's a Sculpey tool. She picked the best of these things for her kit too as well. So we do have, this is a little, it's a sander, and this is good for getting in little weird corners and things like that. And you just kind of move the sanding belt around the thing as you go. So that's very cool as well. Sanding stick is what it's called. Excuse me. This right here looks like another little pointy thing that you can, you know, cut the clay or stick into the clay. I'm not really sure exactly what it's called. I'm sure in the actual book itself it shows what this is called. I will find that out for you very soon. But yeah, just basically to help with, it almost looks like needlepoint, to help with making little holes and things in your clay. Now, I've never worked a whole lot with clay, a little bit when I was a kid here and there, but not like a whole lot. But I have been watching a lot of people work with clay, so it should be really interesting. Now this right here is a bowl that like comes out. I'm actually gonna open it up and show you guys. And the whole thing about this kit is that Nerdy really wanted us to have everything included in this kit. Like everything you need, absolutely everything. And because usually they say that, but there's always something that you have to find. So this is our little dish. And what we're going to do with this is she has included some plaster, and we're going to make some plaster to put into a mold to create a figure. So I'll show you that mold in a second here. That's our bowl. Some garbage. And here's a spatula to mix. You really do get everything you need in here. So we're going to mix our plaster up with the spatula in the bowl. It's a nice flexible spatula, so it's going to do really well getting in the corners and stirring around. Put that away. Here is some armature wire, I think that's what it's called, yep. Sculpting armature wire. Now this you will take little pieces off and you'd use them for, say you wanted to add like a bone structure kind of a thing, or like a line of something to keep arms out or to keep them out in a certain position, maybe some horns going on, maybe like certain things coming out and wings coming out of the back kind of a thing. You would just cut little pieces of this, and that's what you would use to keep it in place. Okay, and here is the mold. Now this mold is so cool. It was designed by Nerdecrafter. Her name's actually Jackie herself. So this little man. Let's open him up and take a look. He's packaging for a sec. Okay. Here's our little man mold. Now you can see he's got some little protrusions here coming out. And Jackie put those in there on purpose, she'd mentioned, because she wanted us to have little spots to be able to put the armature wire in, say if we wanted to have wings or something like that, something to stick out on the side. You can also fill those in. There's no need to keep them if you don't want them or you don't need them there. She's got the arms in 2 different positions. And basically what you do is you put this together. She also gave us some elastic bands, so we're going to, once we get this mold all together, we're going to like clasp the 2 sides together and then fill it in with our plaster. Now the way that she mentions this is to, I've watched a few people use this kit. Basically she wants you to get this all ready to go before you even start mixing your plaster, because the plaster can dry really quickly and you won't be able to get it in there in time before it starts drying up. So we will do that. Today I'm just unboxing this, and then like I said, the next time we're gonna do a video, my daughter Zoe and I, and we're gonna collab on this to see what we can come up with for a figure. So I'm pretty excited about that. Okay, what else do we have here? Okay, so we have some Sophie and Toffee UV resin, and that's one of the people that sponsor her, and she, not all the time, but occasionally they do sponsor her, and she always touts how good their UV resin is and all the resin that they have there, and all of their like subscription boxes and stuff like that. So if you're interested, Sophie and Toffee are a really great company. They're good to get you started on resin. And then also in here, now she included resin so that we can make eyeballs and stuff like that, like things that we can add to our little guys. And she also included a mold as well, so I'll show you that in a second. There is also some white alcohol ink and some red. I think that's just, is that alcohol ink as well? Red. It just says light body opaque. I'm not really sure what that is. And stuck hard. Must be paint, maybe. Maybe it's paint. Anyways, acrylic paint maybe? Okay, so we'll take a look at those in another time. But right now, I wanted to show you the mold that we have for our eyes and things. She used different kinds. And she showed us how to make eyes on her channel as well. So that's really cool. Love it. This is called Epoxy Sculpt, and I've never used this before. It's an A-B epoxy sculpt, so basically you're going to take a piece of one, piece of the other, and it gives you either like a ratio of either like 1 to 1 or 1 to 2 or something like that. And then you just mix them together really well, and it's supposed to, yeah, 50-50. And you can work with it for 1 to 3 hours, and then it dries up on its own. Cures rock hard, it says, and it's a simple water cleanup, so that's awesome. Okay. And then we also have this Sculpey oven baked clay adhesive, so it's like a clay glue almost. So you can put little pieces on with this and it'll dry up and keep it in place. Very interesting. And then we have some Sculpey Medium, a pound of professional quality oven baked clay. Woo! So I'm excited about this. So this is going to help us to create our little man. You can add the clay onto your little plaster figure. Yeah, should be interesting. I'm excited for that. Okay, Another thing that we have in here to help us to get our plaster mixed is this little funnel. You do have to add some water into your plaster mix, and so this will help us to get that in there. And it'll also help us to get the plaster into the mold without spilling it everywhere. I'm pretty sure that's what it's supposed to be there for. It will come in handy, I'm sure, at some point. Okay, and this is our measuring cup to put the water in. It really does include everything you need. Okay. Let's see what else we have. There's still more in here, guys. There's still more. It's crazy. Okay, and this is the plaster that came in the kit. So this is what we're gonna mix up to put inside of the mold to make our little character. Oh, this stuff in our little mold to make our character. So you just pour it in the bowl, mix it, pour it in here, and then it hardens fairly quickly. I think it's like 10 minutes or something. We have an amazing paintbrush set. So this is mixed media brushes, perfect for even the saltiest artist. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. And it even says like at Smart Art Box and at Nerdecrafter on the back. I love this. I love it. So awesome. Yes. Okay. So that red paint or that red bottle that was in there that I was confused as to what it was. It is paint. I remember her saying she had all these great colors of paint, but her red didn't fit into the box, and so that's why she put it in on the side. So there's a bunch of different colors of jacquard paint. Is it jacquard? I do believe, yeah. So amazing. I'm so excited about this, you guys. I can't wait. Okay, and then for our UV resin, we also have a little UV flashlight. Now that was one thing she was not able to include in the box was the batteries, and that was just for shipping purposes. She wasn't able to do it. She really wanted to, but she could not make it happen, unfortunately. So that's the one thing that didn't get included. But that's fine. We got some batteries, Nerdy, don't you worry. And here's the elastic bands I mentioned that are going to help to hold the character together. And then we also have some little popsicle sticks to help stir. And this cool cutting mat. I'm excited about this. It even has Nerdecrafter in the bottom corner with her salt. It's so hilarious. I love it. And she's almost doing like a salt bait kind of a thing. It was hilarious. I'm so excited to have this. I'm going to keep this on my desk at all times. And then we have another side that's got more intricate details on it. Very cool. And that, my dears, is the end of the box. Like, I even love the paper that's inside. It's so cool. See? It's all Nerdecrafter. Some different kinds of things that she's made over the years. And I just love her. I'm so excited. I love Nerdecrafter, and I'm going to continue to watch her program and everything. And I hope you guys go and check her out as well. And while I'm saying that, when you go to check her out, subscribe if you're interested. And I would love it if you guys subscribe to me if you have not already. And because you're going to see lots of things coming up this year. The rest of this year, I have so much more to do. I got, right before Halloween, I bought a bunch of Halloween jewelry from Shein. So I don't know if it's Shein or Shein. A lot of the YouTubers call it Shein, like as if they're two different words. But like to me, it's just Shein. So I'm not really sure how you're supposed to actually say it. I'm like starting to get obsessed with Shein, Shein, and I need to just like reel it back in a little bit because they have so many cool Halloween things and clothes and stuff like that. I bought some pajamas. I'm like wearing my pajamas from Shein right now. I have some like silky bat pajamas and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna be showing you guys what I got from there. I have a big envelope full. There's like 30 pieces of jewelry in there. I'm pretty excited. Plus they have some art supplies, so of course I can't go without buying myself a couple little things. And they have other things that you guys can buy there as well. I'll tell you all about it when we get to my Shein video. I think I might want to do like a Slender Man kind of a thing. Oh, sorry, there's bubble wrap in my hand. I better put that down. Slender Man, maybe. I kind of like the idea of the white face just kind of staying white, except for maybe some creepy little eyes or something. And the rest of him being like in a suit and then having the tentacles coming out like all around him, you know what I mean? Like that would be really cool. I'm also thinking about some other like cryptid characters that I'd like to do. Because I'm paranormal, so I have to do something like that, right? And it helps, it feeds my darkness in my soul, and hopefully Jackie's as well when she sees it. So, so stay tuned for that. I'm also gonna start getting back into my resin here again soon. I had to kind of put that on hold because I had paranormal stuff going on. Scared of Care actually did end up having an event this year, so that was cool, and we raised around $3,000 for charity. And quite a few people came through, and this was our first year doing it outside, which was really cool. But it was so hard, so difficult, because there were only so many of us, and we had to put it all up and tear it all down all on the same day. So that took some getting used to. Poor Greg, my boyfriend, is still hurting unit. I was hurting the next day, so were a lot of other people. So I really appreciate all of the volunteers that come out and help to put these things up. It really does make a difference in the end. I thought it was really sweet, somebody had mentioned that it was because of me that the community came together, and I thought that was so sweet. Like, I do my best to try to do these fun things and stuff like that because I enjoy them, but I also want you guys to enjoy them. I want everybody else to as well, and just to look forward to it, and have a lot of fun and raise money for charity at the same time. So that went really well. And I think we're going to be doing it again next year, so it should be interesting. Plus I had like 4 investigations this month. So yeah, getting videos out was a little bit rough. I'm going to have to try to balance it a little bit better. Plus I had a presentation to do as well, so it's been a busy month. I'm back into November now, and I'm back like getting back into normal and starting to put things away, from fall and Christmas, or not fall and Christmas, oh my gosh, Diana, don't even start thinking about Christmas. To put things away from fall and Halloween, and then, start working my way up to Christmas. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed seeing that box. I'm really excited to do this project, especially with Zoe. We've never collabed before on something like this, and she was really excited when I told her that when I asked her if she would like to, and so it should be a lot of fun. I hope you guys come along and you check this out when it comes out, and please stay tuned. I will be opening up my resin jewelry business here very soon. I had a little bit of a snafu with the bubble envelopes. I did not receive them yet, and the last time I talked to where I ordered them from, they said, oh, well, we put this date out. If they don't come by that date, then talk to us again. So I'm just waiting for that date to come by. And then if I don't get that, I want my money back, and I want to get some new bubble mailers so they can get this going, And plus I have to work on my website as well. So please stay tuned. I'm also quite nervous about it not going so well, like I just got into doing nails. Not doing nails, but selling, maybe getting into the nail business, like the Color Street nails. But I don't know, I'm just so scared that everything's gonna flop, and all of this time and effort that I put into everything is not going to pan out. But I'm just need to get over that, and I need to just get things out and do them. So I hope you guys will stay tuned and stay with me on this whole journey as I go along, and hopefully things will get better. I think that's it, guys. So yeah, please stay tuned. I'm gonna try to have that the haul up for you by next week, and then hopefully Zoe and I will be able to start on that the statue after that. So, and I do have a paranormal video that's going to come out in there as well. I'm going to show you guys a really old investigation from way back that has a really cool story to go along with it. So that being said, I hope you guys all have been having an awesome October and beginning of November. Have a great week, guys. Enjoy the colder weather, I guess, and getting ready for Christmas and all that kind of stuff. Mwah, love you. Subscribe, like, share, all of those things. Bye-bye.